Distinguished chairman of the session, distinguished delegates on dais, outside the dais, it's my pleasure to stand before you and share a little bit what I have experienced in last 1 year as chairman Pollution Control Board Assam. Basically, I am a forester, served in forest service knowing one aspect of the environment, not the waste part of this environment. I am really impressed what my predecessor, Chairman Gujarat Pollution Control Board, has said from our logical books, especially Bhagavad Gita, how it is said. And I am happy to say, I got impressed because recently I had been learning Gita. So from there, I am also inspired. I will not go into that part. I will straightway come what I have seen in Assam. Is because in the first session we could understand a lot about the global scenario, global initiatives within the country, and my talk is very limited, especially to the state of Assam. I happened to go Assam for the first time in 1984. So whatever I have seen in last this 30 years, actually Assam was most environment friendly state till 2000. Till there was least generation of waste because of not many industries being in the state. And it may be surprising to all of you to know that plastics were also very less in use up to 2000. People did not bother what impact it is going to make in coming 10 years. And correlating my experience in forest department, especially I have been in the research and working plan wing. So all the time I look at a thing from research point of view. In Pollution Control Board also, I could link how the groundwater is being polluted because of human activities. And as my recent interest is actually to synergize the activities of different government departments to tackle this problem. This municipal solid waste, I admit I do not know much about this, but I can say with certainty that approach towards treatment of municipal solid waste, as in the first session was pointed out by Professor Patrick from Canada and other speakers. It may vary from town committee, municipal board, municipal corporation to municipal corporation to each place to place. The latest situation in Assam is like this. We have only one municipal corporation, about 20 municipal boards and about 53 town committees. We have waste treatment facility only at Guwahati in collaboration with Ramki group. I happen to see how it is functioning, and after visiting that site, I could guess nothing much is being done. Out of 500 ton municipal waste generated per day, it has the capacity of composting of only 50 metric ton. So it is not going to serve the environmental concern this way. And Guwahati has developed only in last 15 years. Till 15 years before, it was just like any other small town. And the urbanization has been totally unplanned. To, even if today I wish that the waste generated from each and every household can be we can take steps to collect, very difficult, because municipal corporation vehicles, trucks, rickshaws, thelas, they can't reach up to every ward or every this household of the city. So what I feel, if we should look what Mistry Sahab had said, कि the basic principle of environmental conservation is not to disturb. So here, best would be not to generate the waste. But this is in this developing economy and the way our country is going, it will not be possible that waste is not generated. Certainly, when industry is contributing a lot to your economic growth, waste is bound to be generated. So, how to go about this waste? I think there has to be two different approaches to be introduced, and the first is in situ treatment of the waste. When you cannot collect, transport waste from each nook and corner of a municipal body, the one approach which comes to my mind is in situ. Every block or every ward or every should have the facility for treatment of this waste or minimize the generation of the waste. Second is this ex situ, where we can have landfills, etc. But the most serious problem in cities, particularly like Guwahati, I will say entire this valley part of UP, Bihar, Bengal and Assamese, land is not available even for developing more landfill sites. People are migrating from villages towards cities, and places where landfills were created, they all have become occupied by the people. The government has not such a strong willpower to resist the people not to settle around these places. So, two different approaches, in situ and ex situ treatment of this waste, to my mind, is very much crucial. And particularly in densely populated localities of the city, where there used to be one house in a plot of say 2.5 kotha, now multi-storied buildings have come. In place of one family, now 30 families are residing. And to that point, the municipal corporation cannot send the men to collect the waste. So, for each and every such type of thing, these housing complexes, I feel in situ treatment through these plasma incinerators would may be thought of. And how far I will be correct in this? Actually, I have ordered for installation of one as a demonstration exercise. And in Guwahati, it is going to be installed, I think, by mid of March. And if really it satisfies the people, at least I think all the housing complexes which are going to come, it may be made a mandatory condition. We from Pollution Control Board, we can make it mandatory for nursing homes, etc. Because as Mistry Sahab said, rules are very much there, very difficult to enforce. And very often, people tend to violate it. Action is taken only when you catch hold of this. The strength of boards are also limited. So, uh, what I think this will be more this appropriate to force them to install such facilities. Or as far as this ex situ treatment, we may think of many options like generation of energy from waste, all those things which had been discussed in first seminar. They will be relevant for this. But for in situ treatment, one the plasma incinerators and many other technologies are available, I think. So my purpose of attending this second seminar is only to know more about it so that I can have many other options which can be tried for in situ waste treatment. Thanks to all of you for a patient listening to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dubey, Dr. Dubey.